مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
Hello, my students, and welcome to our first online lesson today. I'm really longing to see you. I missed you so much, but unfortunately, due to the emergency situations that we are passing by today, I wish you a good health, and I wish you all the best. Our lesson today is a reading lesson. Before we start our reading lessons, we are going to study two important tasks we are going to embark on listening and learning today. The first one is skimming, and the second is scanning. These are the most important reading tasks we are accustomed to teaching you from now and then. The first one is skimming. Skimming means reading fast to find the main idea of the text. And scanning means reading fast as well to find specific information. Now, my students, look at the definitions and the explanation of these two tasks, skimming and scanning. Listen to the video and try to understand what's meant by skimming and scanning and how we can apply it on our reading tasks, on today's reading task.
Reading tips, skimming and scanning. Skimming helps you quickly identify the main ideas of a text. To skim, you read the title, then read headings, subheadings, illustration captions, then the first and last paragraphs, and then the topic sentence of each paragraph. Use scanning when you're looking for specific information. Analyze the organization of the content before you begin. Look for keywords and related terms as your eye travels quickly over the text, and look for the information in all formats: charts, graphs, maps, and captions. Research means a lot of reading, so I skim articles to see if they'll be useful. And I scan articles that I find to locate specific details or quotes I want to use. These reading tips aren't just for research. Skimming and scanning are useful whenever you're given something to read, or when you're taking a test. The important thing is that the more you practice, the better you become.
Right now, my students would like to put what we have listened to into practice. Okay. Now, when we skim, we read the first and the final paragraph in order to understand the main idea. Skimming means reading fast to find the main idea of the text. Now, my students, look at the first text in our lesson today. Now, look at the text. What's the title of the text? What's the title of our text today? Just now, look at the title, look at the first and the final paragraph. You will definitely understand the main idea of the text. The title of the text is landforms. Whenever reading the first and the final paragraph, you will definitely get to know the purpose or the main idea of our text, of our lesson, of the reading task. The heading or the title of the lesson is landforms. There are many different types of landforms. Landforms are natural features on the planet's surface. So look at the first question of our lesson. Look at now. Now look. What's the text mainly about? Now this is a skimming task. When we ask about what the text is mainly about, you are asking about the main idea of the text. So we have to skim the text to find the main idea. Now look at the answers A, B, C, or D. The first answer is types of islands, mountain ranges, information about valleys, information about landforms. Right now, read the multiple choice answers, and now try to choose the correct answer. Now, right, excellent. The answer is information about landforms. So this is the first time that we have just learned the main idea, the skimming task, what the text is mainly about. Now, we are going to scan the text. Now, before scanning, I'd like to teach you the WH question. In order to scan the text, we've got to know the types of questions we are going to read and try to get the information from the text. Okay, so we have to learn the WH question. Now wait a few seconds and try to learn or to grasp the meaning of each individual WH question word. Now, my students, uh, we are going to learn WH question. So the first one is what, who, where, when, why, which, and whose. So these are called WH questions since they start with WH. Now, WH question can be answered with yes or no. The WH questions give you information. They give information. Now look at the first WH question, which is what. What means an object, idea, or an action? What do you wear on your finger? I wear a ring on my finger. Now we are asking about an object. Now what names an object, idea, or an action? Names. What names an object, an idea, or an action? What do you think of the movie? I like the movie. What names an object, idea, or action, as I've just said? What will you do today? I'll go to the playground. Now for the second question word, which is who. Who names a person? Whenever we use who, we are targeting a person. We are aiming at a certain individual person. Okay? Now, who is this? This is Barack Obama, the president, the ex-president of the United States. Who? Now, who went on vacation? The family went on vacation. Who is crying? The baby is crying. Now the third question word is where. Where names a place or location. Where do you go? Where did you go? I went to the pool in the park. Where did you go? I went to the pool in the park. Where names an object or a location as well, as I've just mentioned. Where is my hat? Your hat is in the closet. Now, when? When names a time. When did you go home from school today? I got home When did you get home from school today? I got home from school at 3 p.m. When name's the time. When do you wake up? I wake up early in the morning. Why? Why tells a reason or a purpose. We are asking for a reason or a person or justification for an action. Why is he leaving? He's leaving to go to work. Why tells a reason or a purpose. Why did you go to the store? I went to the store because we needed eggs. Now which gives a choice? Which gives you a choice? Which way will you go, right or left? I'll go left, but I prefer to go right. Right is right. Okay? Which apple do you want? The red apple or the green apple? I want the red apple. Whose shows position? Whose shows position? Ownership. Whose shirt is on the floor? John's shirt is on the floor. John's shirt. Whose pen is on the desk? This is my pen on the desk. My pen. It's mine. It belongs to me. Let's review. What names an object, an idea, or an action? Who names a person? Where names a place? When tells a time? Why gives a reason? Which makes a choice? Whose shows ownership? Whose shows ownership? Let's practice. Let's practice. Activity: telling a vacation story. Tell a story about a vacation. Follow the example and answer the questions. Our vacation. What? What did you do on your vacation? Example, we took a tour of the waterfalls. Your answer. Our vacation. Who? Who went on vacation? Example, my friends and I went on vacation. Your answer. Where? Where did you go on vacation? We went to the Niagara Falls in Canada. When? When did you go on vacation? We went during the Easter weekend in 2011. Why? Why did you go on vacation? We went so our friend could see the falls for the first time. Which? Which did you like more, being at home or being on vacation? The answer is I liked being on vacation more. What about your answer? This is my answer. What about yours? My answer is I like being on vacation more. What about yours? Now, Nasser, Mubarak, Abdulaziz, every one of you. Excellent. Now, whose car did you drive? The answer is we drove my friend's car. We drove my friend's car. We drove my friend's car. Okay? Now back to our lesson, back to our reading tasks. Back to our reading task. The second question is, we've just gone through the first question. Now, I'm just underlining the answer so as to help you, skim and scan the text. We've gone through the first question, which is what the text is mainly about. Now the question is what's the text mainly about? The text is mainly about information about the landforms. Now for the second question, which landform can be created by the underwater volcanoes? Now, so this is a type of a scanning task. We've got to go back to the text and find out the answer. Now look at the first, second, third, fourth. Look at the fifth paragraph. The fifth paragraph. The fifth paragraph clearly shows the answers. The answer is in the fifth paragraph. Islands can be formed by underwater volcanoes. Now the answer is islands. Now which landform does not receive a lot of rainfall? Now back to the text. Back to text. Look at first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Look at the paragraph number 6. Paragraph number 6. Deserts are another type of landform. There are large areas of lands that do not receive a lot of rainfall. Now, look at the arrow which shows that deserts do not receive a lot of rainfall. The answer is deserts. Deserts. Now look at the constructed response questions. What's a landform? It is a very simple answer. You can easily identify the answer in the first 2 lines of the text. Now look at the arrow. Look at the arrow and that shows the answer clearly. Landforms are natural features on the planet's surface. Look at the arrow in the first line. It is clearly shown. We've just explained that what names an object. We are asking about an object. We are giving information about landform. Landforms are natural features on the planet's surface. Landforms are natural features on the planet's surface. Now, look at the final constructed response question, which starts with why. Why asks for justification or giving reasons or the purpose. Why do many people live in valleys? Now, we go back to the text again. Why do many people live in valleys? Look at the third paragraph, paragraph 1, 2. Look at the third paragraph, which starts with valleys. Valleys are the spaces between mountains. Some valleys are V-shaped and some are U-shaped. Many people live in valleys. Why? Why do many people live in valleys? Because they have a comfortable temperature. So many people live in valleys because they have a comfortable temperature. A comfortable temperature. So this is the correct and the accurate answer to the question. By this, we come to the end of our lesson today. Thank you for listening and have a good day. Now our following task is a worksheet, now including a very short text. I want you to read the task quickly and answer the question as well as I have shown you in the following or on the aforementioned reading tasks now. Okay.